Hey there everyone, another video, quick update. So I spent probably a couple of weekends ago reworking a feature that I had added to the theme creator last year at some point. And it's been absent from all my videos until now because quite frankly when I started working on this 109 build, I broke it because I was so clearly focused on the editor portion, defining your views, editing your views, previewing your views, and so on and so forth. So anyway, if you're wondering why the image creator or custom image creator was completely absent from all previous update videos, now you know why. Okay. So I'll go into my latest build. And we can now go into the custom image creator. All right, it doesn't look any different to what you're used to. And again, it doesn't really look much different other than for my plain and simple theme, and obviously with my own testing, I decided to tweak up my custom images to take full advantage of the new UI elements that would allow me to nest UI elements plus and just add in visibility conditioning and stuff like that, because I don't think I actually included visibility conditioning at all in my custom images. But anyway, as you can see here, I have this frame and I have the name of the game or the game title being displayed here. I've added instead of a foreground color or a solid foreground color, I went with, well, if I click on it, I went with basically a texture that I applied to the whole font or the whole text. And then I put like a carbon fiber image in the background just to make it stand out. So that's what these UI elements or new UI elements have been able to provide is, you know, this kind of look and feel. And like I said, I've added visibility conditioning on here. So the highest element here, the stack, which will essentially show the frame, and then the frame has the text and all this kind of good stuff, and it has a background. If we have a look at the visibility conditions here, I'm saying basically I'm only showing the text if I don't have a game clear logo. I mean, that's really the long and the short of it. Okay, so at least that way it will show something. So when I hit save, well, I have a game clear logo in this case, so you're not seeing the text. So if I go to something like Scum VM, for example, because I just know that I don't have all the game clear logos. There you go, beneath a steel sky. Okay. And you may notice that the font or the text itself is being rescaled to fit within a particular width and height. Yeah, see, this is a good one. So it will resize the text into a maximum frame width and height, so it'll all fit in. I thought that was kind of cool. And like I said, I'm just doing this in place of a game clear logo not being present on my machine, so at least it has something to display. And again, I can just go in, render custom images, all games for selected platform, no problem. Nothing's changed here. But like I said, this whole thing was completely broken as of August of last year when I started work on this build. Because it does leverage the same editor that you are accustomed to when you're editing a view or creating a view from scratch. But there's some little nuances when you go into the editor for the custom image creator versus editing a view. For example, the image canvas, it's a fixed width and height. So for example, I can go in and say, hey, you know, it's 800 wide by 800 high now, you know, that kind of thing. But as opposed to a view, you're not dealing with a fixed width height canvas. It's whatever your desktop resolution is set to, that is essentially your canvas. Okay, so there are two differences when using the editor for two different purposes. Now, the reason why I'm showing this off to you is one, I wanted to make sure that you were aware that I am still supporting this, and two, it has been broken all this time up until a couple of weeks ago, and obviously it's in a state that I can show it off and it's fully working. But while I'm here, while I'm actually in the editor itself, there were a couple of little tweaks that I had made. So for example, if I click on stack 2 and hit the lock button, just a subtle thing here, the properties section for the UI element, or for the selected UI element, not only does it have like a transparent black overlay, but I've actually added the padlock image to this area as well, so you can clearly see that this element is locked, so you can't miss that. I figured that might be a nice little thing to have. What else? Let me go into a view. Yeah. So we're back to copy and paste again. All right. So this box art and arcade cabinet. All right. If I just copy that text a second and backspace, basically delete and press enter, its original name was image 6, and then at some point I must have given it a real name, arcade cabinet, just to be more descriptive, which is great. I'm going to copy the grid 2, which by default will copy its content, so it will copy box art and arcade cabinet. All right, so let me exit, and I'll pick another game view with nothing in it. Drag these out of the way, and I'll hit paste in place, and sure enough, it pasted the box art and arcade cabinet in there. But what you may notice now is it's retained the original names. Okay. Now if I paste it again, it's put a suffix at the end of those UI elements because it knows that these elements already exist on the view. So it's retained the name but given it a unique suffix. Okay. So again, just to expand on the whole copy paste thing, I think the previous video I was demonstrating where the visibility conditions or conditions in general remain intact. And actually I haven't tested this, so if I hit paste and we have visibility conditions in here, there you go. It knows what it's referring to here. So I pasted an element called arcade cabinet. It created a unique element called arcade cabinet -1. Obviously, there was a visibility condition that was based on arcade cabinet, and it translated that or remapped it to become arcade cabinet -1. All right. So visibility conditions, or conditions in general, they will retain as best they can the elements that they were based on. And now the UI elements themselves, their names, if you provided your own names, those two will be retained. All right, so that was just a little tweak that I had put in. Actually, I could just do undo, or not even do anything, just discard it. So those were a couple of little things that I'd done to the editor itself. But yeah, the big thing was the custom image creator. That was kind of a big deal. I actually have plans, and why it's such a big deal? Well, for those of you that use it, you know, you can rest easy. I'm still supporting that going forward. But I do have plans for the custom image creator, or at least the editor, for something else, for something new, which I'm not ready to talk about, and obviously I haven't got anything to show off at this point. But that's going to be this weekend's activity. So hopefully, you know, in the coming weeks, I'll have something to demonstrate if all goes well. But yeah, that's it. It was just a quick update, just to put your mind at ease if you're wondering what the hell happened to the custom image creator. Nothing. It's still present, and it's working within this this build, this 1092 build that I'm currently on. And for those of you that have that didn't see the update, I did make an update to the forum build. There was several reports of a couple of themes not working with the latest release of BigBox, or even as far back as 2 releases ago. There was some lags. There was some response issues and lockup issues when background videos, or I should say user-defined videos being used as a background video, were being utilized. Anyway, that's been fixed. The forum build has been patched. The themes that were created leveraging background videos have been republished and been placed back out there, and to my knowledge they're working just fine. No one's hit me up since, and obviously I've made that fix available within 1092, so yeah, we should be good. But anyway, that's it. That's my progress update for this week. I'm doing it today because tomorrow, right after work, or right after my day job, I'm going to be focusing on something totally new. And like I said, if all goes well, then I'll have something to show off in a week or two. All right. I'm trying to keep a poker face. I'm actually pretty excited about this if I can pull it off. But yeah, that's it. So I guess I'll see you guys in a week or two. Take care. Obviously, let me know if there's any issues with the forum build. If you weren't aware that there is a new version out on the forum build. But yeah, if I don't hear from you guys, take care, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. All right, take it easy.